What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Road to 500 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Mavericks. And like I said, I'm going to be talking about basically almost every NBA team before the season starts. It's October 1st now, and the season is almost less than 20 days. So why not talk about the Dallas Mavericks? And where do you think they finish in this tough Western Conference? Because obviously they're going to have to hold it down until Kyrie comes back. I see Kyrie is doing basketball work now, like 6 months after he tore his Achilles, which is kind of crazy. Like, he's expected to be back during February or March, and he's already hooping, so he could come back sooner than that. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see Kyrie back in time. I want to see Kyrie fully healthy 100% so we can get the best out of the Dallas Mavericks. And as we all know, they traded Luka Doncic, they got Anthony Davis, they got the #1 pick, they got Cooper Flagg, and their roster depth is kind of like that. They have one of the best teams in the whole NBA after being the #1 pick. So that should say a lot for the roster that Nico Harrison has built. Yes, Nico Harrison has gotten a lot of slander. I have slandered him on my channel many times, but at the same time, you can't talk about his depth. He wanted to focus on defense, and he has defense. He got the offense down already because you have Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, obviously. But adding Cooper Flagg to this roster, where you have PJ Washington already, you have Caleb Martin, you got Klay Thompson. If you could get a little production or 25% of Klay Thompson, what he used to be, that's still impressive. You got your two bigs in Derek Lively being fully healthy, who says he grew to 7'3" this season. So at 7'1", Derek Lively was already a defensive anchor, so imagine a 7'3" one. You got Daniel Gafford, obviously, the energy, and you got Anthony Davis, who obviously is going to be up to him to lead this team at 33 years old. I see him wearing the goggles now, which is fucking hilarious. But AD in his last game of the season really was a monster. The last game of the play-in, I'm pretty sure, before he went down with his injuries. Obviously, we all know going with Anthony Davis, you're going to look to try to keep him healthy. AD needs to be healthy so he could be a monster on either side of the ball. Like, you can argue, why doesn't Anthony Davis have a Defensive Player of the Year already? Like, yes, I get the MVP, but DPOY, Anthony Davis deserves one. But that's out of his control. Like, media has to vote for that. But at the same time, I see people talking about they traded a fat Luka for a fat AD, and I'm not gonna lie, it does look like AD gained some weight, but at the same time, like, it doesn't look that big. I mean, in my opinion, AD should have slimmed down to probably his 2020 self, because you're not going to be playing the center position on this Dallas Mavericks team. My bad. You got Lively and Gafford already, so you're carrying all this weight to what? Post up fours? Like, what are we trying to accomplish here? You need to be mobile, and I feel like that was pretty much lacking when he got traded to Dallas. Like, his mobility, which he had during the 2020 season, and even before that, it just seemed like lackluster. And we all know, like, AD didn't sugarcoat it. He wanted to play with under center. AD wanted to play a power forward position. That's his preferred position. And the first game, we saw why, when he dropped 30 and 12 in 3 quarters before he went down with his injury, which he was not supposed to be back. And AD came back, and he was trying to find his footing, and he was trying to return to the player that he was in the beginning of the season. It really didn't work out. And then in the 2 playing games, AD dominated. I'm pretty sure he had a triple-double one game, and he had 40 the next when he got injured. But we all know that doesn't matter, because they missed the playoffs, got #1 pick, and they got Cooper Flagg, who this rookie season for Cooper Flagg is going to be interesting, because he's going to look to product. Like, he can't have those rookie slumps that rookies usually go through, if that makes sense, because the Mavs need Cooper Flagg to be all of what we saw Cooper Flagg in Duke or even in high school. Cooper Flagg has to be nasty, and I'm pretty sure he's going to start day one, because Cooper shouldn't be on the bench for PJ Washington. Let's keep it up. PJ is nice, I know, but nah, I'm not starting PJ over Cooper Flagg. But at the same time, like, I hear they want to do a roster of, a lineup this season of Kyrie, PJ Washington, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. That spacing sounds atrocious. the only player really spacing out the floor is really PJ Washington and Kyrie Irving. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't believe in Cooper Flag's jump shot yet. Like, yes, he can improve it during this offseason or even training camp. But at the same time, what I saw in Summer League, Cooper Flag is not ready to play the small forward position. I feel like, not small forward, well, yeah, he's not ready to play shooting guard. I don't feel like his handle is ready enough. And he's playing with Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie can get his handle right. But talking about the rest of this Dallas Mavericks roster, you got Max Christie, who improved his game as soon as he got traded to Dallas. And he really wasn't the same player he was when he first got traded. And then towards the end of the season, he kind of had a slump. But they're going to look to have a productive season out of Max Christie. You got Moses Cisa, I don't know these two names, Matthew Cleveland. You got Anthony Davis, obviously. You got Dante Exum returning. You got Cooper Flag, you got Daniel Gafford, you got Jaden Hardy, who hopefully gets some minutes with Kyrie Irving being out with the lineup, so Jaden can show what he's made of. Like, every time I see the Dallas Mavericks, Jaden Hardy shows something, and then he's sent right back to the bench. Like, that's basically what happens multiple times with this team. But you got Kyrie, obviously, you got Miles Kelly, you got Derek Lively, you got Najee Marshall, who was the best player on the team when Kyrie and AD got hurt. I don't think there was any debates. Najee Marshall was going out there and giving you 25 a game. I'm like, when the fuck has Najee Marshall ever been like this? Like, I'm dead ass confused. That nigga hitting parlays, he was never on mine. Like, let's keep it up. He never. But at the same time, Najee Marshall did look good. So Najee Marshall's going to look to have a productive season next to this contending team, because obviously the Mavs were tanking. Like, they were tanking. And they still managed to be in a play-in team and still got the number one. I'm not going to talk about how rigged it is, but you got Caleb Martin, who was traded for Quentin Grimes, and I don't think that was a good trade now. But looking at the money Quentin Grimes is going to acquire now, I feel like obviously it was good. You got Ryan Nembhard, the brother of Aaron Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard, what the fuck am I thinking? Andrew Nembhard, and Ryan looked good in Summer League. I think we all know that he looked exactly like his brother, and it was kind of scary. He is shorter than his older brother, but you got Dwight Powell, you got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, you got D'Lo, who's going to look to be productive with Kyrie Irving being out, because I'm guessing D'Angelo Russell will be the starting point guard until Kyrie Irving gets back, and D'Lo on the Lakers really had some good games, and then during the playoffs, he would disappear. Like, I'm not going to act like one of those people to be like, no, it's not D'Lo's fault, and the Lakers are just scapegoating him. No, wrong. D'Lo wasn't productive on offense when you needed him to be, and he was sure not a defender. So, playing next to this tall Dallas Mavericks roster, hopefully D'Lo can get the production where he plays on the Nets, because when he plays on the Nets, he seems like he plays more free, if that makes sense. On the Lakers, it seems like he was reservative. He didn't know what shots to take. He didn't know what shots he was going to make. Even though he was taking the difficult shots, he wasn't making them. On the Nets, he was taking the difficult shots and he was making them. And he led them in assists as soon as he got there. So it just shows how much better D'Lo got after leaving the Lakers. You got Dwight Powell, no, I already said that. You got Dennis Smith Jr. returning to the Dallas Mavericks, and before last season, when he missed all of last season, he wasn't picked up. He was one of the best guard defenders in the league. So Dennis Smith Jr., I feel like, will have a prominent role on this Dallas Mavericks team. You got PJ Washington, obviously. You got Klay Thompson, and you got Brandon Williams. So this Dallas Mavericks team is going to look to make a lot of noise next season. So I want to know, where do y'all have the Dallas Mavericks finishing next season? Do y'all have them at a top 3 seed? Do you have them beating the defending champions? Do you have them in the play-in? Do you have them missing the playoffs without Kyrie Irving? Let me know down below. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them hoes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.